Hey everyone, I'm your name and welcome to Istanbul. This ancient city straddles two continents, Europe and Asia, and for centuries it's been a vibrant crossroads of cultures and history. From the awe-inspiring Hagia Sophia to the bustling Grand Bazaar, we'll uncover the layers of history and culture that make Istanbul so special. Alright folks, let's kick off our Istanbul adventure with a true icon, the Hagia Sophia. For over 1,000 years, this grand dame has stood watch over the city, first as a Byzantine cathedral, then an imperial mosque, and now a museum. Stepping inside, you're greeted by this massive dome that seems to float effortlessly above you. Sunlight streams through the ancient windows, illuminating the faded grandeur of Byzantine mosaics. Imagine back in the 6th century, Emperor Justinian spared no expense in making Hagia Sophia the most magnificent church in the Christian world. When the Ottomans conquered Constantinople in 1453, they were so awestruck by its beauty that they converted it into a mosque, adding their own artistic touches to its legacy. Take a moment to appreciate the intricate Islamic calligraphy that now adorns the walls, a beautiful contrast to the Christian mosaics. It's this fascinating blend of cultures, this layering of history, that makes Hagia Sophia so captivating. As you wander through the cavernous space, imagine the emperors who prayed here, the artisans who toiled for years to create its beauty, and the millions of pilgrims and travelers who have marveled at its splendor over the centuries. It's not just the sheer scale and grandeur, but the ingenious engineering and the artistry that went into its creation. And let's not forget those stunning mosaics, painstakingly crafted from thousands of tiny pieces of colored glass and stone. They depict biblical scenes, emperors and empresses, and even a rare image of Christ as Pantocrator, ruler of all. As you leave Hagia Sophia and step back into the bustling streets of Istanbul, take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey you've just taken. Now, from the ancient grandeur of Hagia Sophia, we're hopping across the square to another Istanbul icon, the magnificent Blue Mosque. Built in the 17th century by Sultan Ahmet I, this architectural masterpiece is a breathtaking example of Ottoman architecture. As you approach the mosque, you'll be struck by its cascading domes and 6 slender minarets piercing the sky. Legend has it that the Sultan requested gold minarets, but the architect misheard him as alti, which means 6 in Turkish. Whether a happy accident or a stroke of genius, those 6 minarets have become an enduring symbol of the Blue Mosque. As you enter the main prayer hall, prepare to be dazzled. The interior is a symphony in blue, with over 20,000 hand-painted Iznik tiles adorning the walls and soaring arches. These tiles, folks, are the real deal. They were crafted in the town of Iznik, famous for its ceramics since the Ottoman era. Notice how the intricate floral patterns and geometric designs seem to flow effortlessly across the surfaces, bathed in the soft glow of natural light streaming through hundreds of stained glass windows. It's truly a feast for the eyes. As you stand in the heart of the mosque, take a deep breath and soak in the peaceful ambiance. Imagine the faithful gathering here for centuries, kneeling on the plush carpets, their voices raised in prayer. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of faith in this part of the world. As you step back outside into the bustling courtyard, take a moment to appreciate the mosque's impressive scale and architectural harmony. It's a testament to the skill and artistry of the Ottoman builders, and a symbol of Istanbul's rich cultural heritage. Don't forget to dress respectfully, folks. Shoulders and knees covered, and ladies, a headscarf is required. Get ready to step back in time, folks, as we enter the opulent world of the Ottoman Empire at Topkapi Palace. For nearly 400 years, this sprawling palace complex wasn't just a royal residence, it was the beating heart of the Ottoman Empire. Imagine, sultans ruling over vast territories, their every whim catered to by thousands of courtiers, concubines, and eunuchs. As you explore the palace grounds, you'll be transported back to a time of unimaginable wealth and grandeur. Pass through the imperial gate, stroll through courtyards adorned with fountains and fragrant gardens, and peek into the kitchens where hundreds of cooks prepared feasts fit for a sultan. Now, let's head to the harem, the most private and mysterious part of the palace. This is where the sultan's wives, concubines, and children lived in opulent seclusion. The harem is a labyrinth of richly decorated rooms, each more lavish than the last. Admire the intricate tile work, the stained glass windows, and the mother-of-pearl inlaid furniture. Don't miss the treasury, folks, where you'll be blinded by the sparkle of the Ottoman Empire's most prized possessions. We're talking dazzling jewels, golden swords, and the famous Topkapi dagger, studded with emeralds the size of grapes. But perhaps the most rewarding part of visiting Topkapi Palace is the breathtaking views. From the terraces and gardens overlooking the Bosphorus Strait, you can soak in panoramic vistas of the Golden Horn, the Sea of Marmara, and the Asian side of Istanbul. As you wander through Topkapi Palace, let your imagination run wild. Picture lavish banquets, political machinations, and the daily dramas of life within the Ottoman court. Topkapi Palace is a photographer's dream, with endless opportunities to capture its architectural splendor, intricate details, and those stunning views. Okay folks, get ready to escape the Istanbul heat and delve into a hidden world beneath the city streets, the Basilica Cistern. This ancient marvel of Byzantine engineering is like stepping into another dimension, a cool, echoing space that feels a million miles away from the bustling city above. Back in the 6th century, Emperor Justinian ordered the construction of this massive underground reservoir to supply water to the Great Palace and surrounding areas. As you descend the steps into the dimly lit cistern, you'll feel a noticeable drop in temperature and be greeted by a symphony of dripping water. The air is thick with anticipation and the scent of damp stone. Now look closely at those magnificent columns. They were salvaged from ancient temples and buildings, each one unique in its design and history. Notice the intricate carvings, the weathered textures, and the way the soft light dances across their surfaces. But the real stars of the Basilica Cistern are the two Medusa heads, recycled from Roman-era sculptures, that form the bases of two columns deep within the cistern. No one knows for sure why they're there, folks. Some say they were placed to ward off evil spirits, while others believe it was simply a practical matter of using whatever materials were available. As you wander along the raised walkways, listen carefully to the echoing drips of water. Each drop a tiny reminder of the cistern's vital role in Istanbul's history. For centuries, this hidden reservoir provided a lifeline to the city above. Today, the Basilica Cistern is a popular tourist attraction, but it's easy to imagine a time when it was a vital source of life-giving water, shrouded in darkness and mystery. And hey folks, if you're a fan of James Bond, you might recognize the Basilica Cistern from the movie From Russia with Love. Hold on to your wallets, folks, because we're about to dive headfirst into the vibrant chaos of the Grand Bazaar, one of the oldest and largest covered markets in the world. This sprawling labyrinth of over 4,000 shops is a feast for the senses, a whirlwind of colors, scents, and sounds that will leave you breathless. Forget your fancy shopping malls, folks. This is the real deal, a place where bargaining is an art form, and the aroma of spices hangs heavy in the air. Be prepared to be overwhelmed, to get lost in the maze of narrow alleyways, and to emerge hours later with bags full of treasures and a head spinning with memories. As you enter the bazaar through one of its many arched gateways, you'll be greeted by a cacophony of sound. Vendors hawking their wares, the clatter of teacups, the murmur of countless conversations, it's all part of the bazaar's unique charm. The Grand Bazaar is divided into different sections, each specializing in a particular type of goods. You'll find everything here from carpets and ceramics to jewelry and leather goods. Don't be afraid to haggle, folks, it's all part of the fun. Start by browsing the stalls, taking in the sights and smells. When something catches your eye, engage the vendor in conversation. Ask about the product, its history, its craftsmanship. Once you've settled on a price, seal the deal with a handshake and a cup of Turkish tea. It's the traditional way of doing business in the bazaar, and a great opportunity to connect with the locals. But the Grand Bazaar is more than just a shopping destination, folks. It's a microcosm of Istanbul itself, a melting pot of cultures and traditions. Well folks, that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of Istanbul. From the awe-inspiring Hagia Sophia to the bustling Grand Bazaar, we've only just scratched the surface of this incredible city. If this video has inspired you to add Istanbul to your travel bucket list, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel adventures.